I see trees of green, red roses too.
Why, hello! Welcome back, everyone. We are, and now, finished with week 2. We are moving on to week 3 of this grind of a fantasy season. I don't know about you, I'm feeling rather giddy at the moment. Just a personal thing. I mean, I can't imagine why. Just happy to be here. Be here in a league with all of you. Now, enough of the bullshit. Why I'm really happy is Seth. The curse is reversed. No longer am I enslaved under the cloud that is Seth in the fantasy realm. No more. In case you haven't picked up on the hinting around, I beat Seth this week. I am thrilled. And now, just for kind of a little bit of shits and giggles, for lack of a better term, we'll take it off to Seth's, I believe, 3rd round draft pick, Demarius Thomas. We will see what he has to say on the situation.
We make the only game with instant video highlights. Don't get a wing. Only winners get wings.
Yes, you heard it. Only winners get wings. Which brings me to my next little point. Here we have a picture of myself. Big old pile of wings. And next we have another picture. As you can see, Seth. Not a winner. No wings. That's a shame, because wings are delicious. So just remember that. Only winners get wings. So we'll dive right into all the fantasy stats, if you give a shit. If not, well, end the video or skip ahead, because who knows what's going to happen later. So, Seth, myself, 111 to 133, pulled ahead. I like it. Marshawn Lynch had Seth a great day. 30 points after all of his moaning, complaining, whatever you want to call it. He ended up with 111 points. I guess there's no pleasing Seth. He demands perfection, the slave driver. But my ever so crafty waiver pickup, which hopefully there's no hard feelings after that, Seth. Picked up Michael Vick, in case you haven't been paying attention to the league news. Picked up Michael Vick off of the good old free agency there, and he got me 37 points, which was a very nice little upgrade for the week anyway. So Seth basically hit his prediction. However, I got 28 over mine, so in an ASPN analyst, suck it. If you got lineup Nirvana, myself, you can get it going. So, next game, last year's number 1 versus last year's, whatever you want to call it, the bottom bitch, I guess. Chop and Cliff. Chop pulling the upset, if you call it one. 117 to 67. Yes, you heard correctly. That is a 50-point whooping. So, Aaron Rodgers got Jerem 43. Jordy Nelson 18 for Cliff. I guess you can thank Aaron Rodgers, Cliff, and then probably shun him for kicking the crap out of you. Jerem nailed his projection. Cliff almost cut his in half. It's rough to see. So, which, if any of you haven't noticed, this blows my mind. Well, not really blows my mind. It's like the anti-2012 league, where Cliff, our league champion, now 0-2, which, yes, that is 0 wins, 2 losses. And now Chop, the one who won like 2 games the entire year, is 2-0. So, man, things have changed. Times they are a-changin', I believe. So, next game we had Mr. Matthew and Ashton. I'd like to take a short break from all that to congratulate Miss Ashton on her engagement. Getting the big old rock. But I must say, you might win in life, but you sure did not win in fantasy football this week. Yes, my compliments are short-lived here in the league video. So, Matt, 88, Ashton, 67. Grind. Low-scoring defensive struggle. Peyton Manning got Matt 24. Good solid day. LaShawn McCoy got 16 for Ashton. So, both of them just pretty much... We're not even going to mention the projections. That was awful. So, hey, a win's a win, though. Joe Estes, the Battle of the Wyatts. Joe pulled ahead late. Picked up 111 to 74 over Mr. Estes. The old double tight end lineup, you might say. The dual threat of the tight ends. Going old school Patriots there. Did not pull ahead. Didn't pull through for Estes. We'll see how that plays out later in the season. Matt Ryan got 26 for Joe. Another solid day for him. Brandon Marshall, the animal that he is, got Estes 17. So Joe pretty much spot on the projection. Estes, we won't go there. So, what else? Oh, wait, in case I didn't mention, Seth lost. I won. Next week, what have we got? Myself versus Chop. Chop, you are 2-0. I want to change that. I'm going to keep it simple. I have changed my team to basically you would say the anti-Chop. I know you use the mobile app on your phone mostly, so I will help you out a little bit. My mascot, well, basically my team name, everything, is just the Devil. As you can imagine what my team picture might look like, take a guess, and we will see if you are right. Yes, Jeremy, it hurts me just as much as it hurts you to see that on my team, but having to pull out all the stops here. We can't be having undefeateds roaming around in our league, so brings me to my next point. Estes and Matt, the other 2-0 versus Estes. Should be a good one. We will see. Cliff and Ashton. 0-2, trying to climb out of the cellar, you might say, versus Ashton. We'll see how that goes. Joe v. Seth. Seth trying to rebound from that diminishing, demoralizing loss last week to can't imagine. Oh wait, yeah, that was me. Can't imagine how he's going to rebound. Hopefully, not very well. Actually, at this point, I don't know if I even play Seth again, but it's just kind of the thought of all that pain and suffering from last year. Getting knocked out of the playoffs, losing twice, before the playoffs, And besides, I mean, I gotta root for family, right? You over? Brothers, cousin blood. So, oh wait, I can't remember. Seth? Oh wait, yeah, you lost last week too, Seth, so, maybe you'll do better. Which, this time of the season, we are almost into bye week territory, so things are about to get rather interesting. A lot of players went down with injury. Most notably Seth's team. Bad luck with that was. As far as everything that I have heard, I don't think there's anything really too threatening-wise as far as injury. Other than Cliff, who drafted all of those, that basically, I'm pretty sure one of his guys is in a coma. One of them might even have a leg amputated, I'm not even sure. Half of his team is, just over on the freaking sideline with IVs in a hospital bed. Glad it's not me. But, knock on wood, because we all know how that can change. So, week 3 coming up. I wish all of you a very fond week 3, except for you, Germ. Of course, it's all in good spirits, so if I do lose, I mean, I'll only be upset for a couple of days, and then move on to the next week, so could be worse. But we're not going to lose, so. At least, I don't want to be a Seth. Bottom dweller. Doormat. Can't imagine what it'd be like to not have a win yet. God, Seth and Cliff, that just hurts me to say that. 1-2 from last year in the league, just 0-2 now. Oh, I made it funny. So anyway, I bid you all a very fond farewell. Aloha, and good evening.